Penelope's wedding dress in a trailer. In a trailer! Can you believe that? Netflix just dropped the trailer for the second part of season 3, Bridgerton. Crazy as I am, I have dissected all the videos into individual parts and smushed them together into what I believe to be scenes. I have not read any of the leaks, so there's not going to be any spoilers for that, but there are going to be some book spoilers. I'm excited! Let's do it! We get 2 clips of the aftermath of the carriage. We start off with this scene, which is basically Colin and Penelope walking into the Bridgerton house and then announcing their engagement. This is also the Bridgerton house. You can see the paintings, and everyone who was at the ball is congratulating them. Violet must be so happy until she realizes that there are some issues. And then we have Eloise being super mad about that. This clip has to be around the same time because you can see the carriage dress and carriage hair and all of that, so that's right after. Eloise is also wearing the same dress. This is basically where she's like, have you told him about Whistledown? The next scenes we have is people finding out that they got engaged through Whistledown. So here we also have Benedict. Then we have this scene, which is basically Penelope's family finding out through Whistledown. I don't know if that's what's happening, but it kind of seems like it. Maybe it's not. In the books it's different, but I would love for this to be how they actually find out. Next scene we get, I believe, is also something that we will see in the first episode, which is basically the arrival of Canthony after their prolonged honeymoon, and that's when they find out about the engagement. I don't know where this belongs. This is basically just the queen sitting in like a library, I believe. I have not seen this outfit anywhere else, so if you know what this is, let me know. The next scene we get is promenading of the Featheringtons. Here you can see Penelope and Portia looking quite happy and laughing and whatnot, and then you have Penelope looking super angry. I don't know what happened here. I guess Portia just said something stupid. These clips are probably also going to be in the very beginning of episode 1, which is basically after Anthony's arrival. He is questioning how this happened. And Anthony's like, did you compromise the woman? Bold of you, Anthony, because Kate almost died after you compromised her. Also, Colin didn't go all the way, so just saying, my boy is still not that bad. Then we have 2 clips which belong to the same scene, which is Colin giving Penelope an engagement ring. And because of this dress with like flower petals here, you can see it in this scene as well, where he talks about the ink on her hand. She wears the same dress, so this is happening right after. What happened is probably that she wrote her own story in Lady Whistledown. Also, she's lying to him, which I highly dislike. Then we have this scene. I don't know if the carriage belongs to this scene, but they cut it like that, so I just left it like that. At first, I believed that in this scene she would announce her engagement through Whistledown, but upon further investigation, it cannot be that, because assuming she writes about her engagement right after the carriage scene, and that would make sense because her hand is full of ink in the clip that we just watched. In that scene she gets the ring, and here she has a ring already, so this has to be after. I don't know what she's writing about, but she looks happy, which is good for her. Later on we get another scene of her with a hood doing some Whistledown business, but it's not the same scene because in the other one she has earrings and in this one she doesn't. So those are 2 separate scenes, and also this is not her writing about her engagement. And then we also have her hiding her Whistledown stuff and obviously also thinking about Colin because she's looking at the ring. Then we have the scene of Portia. This has to be earlier on, definitely before the wedding, because she is still at her own home. I don't know if Portia knows that she's a Whistledown, if she finds out, or if Penelope tells her. I have no idea, but there are Whistledown issues on the table. Here you have Portia telling her that a woman is not supposed to have her own dreams, a woman is supposed to have a husband. And right after that, I believe Penelope burns all of her Whistledown issues. I believe she is saying, okay, I'm finishing Whistledown, like I'm not doing it anymore. I'm with Colin now, I have to get over it. Then we have this very happy scene. We've seen pictures of this and it's so cute. They're dancing together and they look so happy. Very happy. They look too happy. So I believe this is before any Whistledown drama unfolds. Then we have this scene. This in the background is fitting with my corset, but also the background is their new home. I don't know if we get the mirror scene right here, but it might be happening. I also put this one in here. I don't know if it's gonna happen at the exact same time, but in the background we have their home, though it does not look covered like it did in the previous shot, so this might be after they have married already. Then we have what I believe to be like some sort of engagement party, because in the middle you have this table with like sweets and stuff, so it's probably not a ball. Here we have a toast to the newly engaged, and we have a very shady toast from Eloise. According to the dress, this should be happening also in this evening. Maybe she got hurt by Eloise's comment. Maybe it is after she talks to Eloise, because we also have this scene.
It's too difficult for you to reveal the truth. I will reveal it to him myself.
She basically gives her an ultimatum that she has to talk to Colin till midnight, so that might be happening here. We also saw this in the teaser, and this has to happen in episode 1 because the first episode is called TikTok, and this is the perfect cliffhanger. It's a small affair, and yeah, we see Penelope looking concerned, and then we also have this one clip of Penelope fainting. Then we have this ball, and there are 7 clips of it. You can see that this is the same ball because of the stuff in the background. The walls here are very telling, which look very beautiful in my opinion. So yeah, you have Violet, Eloise, Francesca, and Colin here. Then we have the queen entering. The only thing that's important here is the door, the wooden door, because we're gonna see it again in another scene. Then we have Colin and Penelope dancing, looking super happy, which is why this is also pre-Whistledown reveal. Yeah, and then we have this scene. Somebody comes in with little pamphlets. This says, Lady Whistledown's Society Papers. Dearest gentle reader, it is said that there is no rest for the wicked. If that is true, this author something be rather virtuous. For I have been enjoying a much needed respite from observing all of you. This is why I believe that Penelope stopped writing, because it just says in here. Not to worry, I am back and shall... What is this? Shall something soon enough with a full something. I can't really read it. If you had the full text, please let me know. But the last sentence I can, which is, you may now know my name, but have no doubt I know you even better. Yours truly, Lady Whistledown, something, Cressida Cowper. This is Cressida telling everyone that she is Lady Whistledown. That's also something that happens in the book. Penelope looks beautiful as always, and she's panicking. She's panicking, and Colin is noticing. Also in the background you hear Colin say,
"There's some secret you're not telling me."
You can see, obviously, because of all of the walls, it is the same ball. Then we have this scene which should be at the same ball. I believe Penelope just runs out because she's shocked by that, and Eloise goes after her. Because the dress looks the same, and she has 2 flowers in the back and also 1 flower to the side of her head. And you can tell that right here when she's dancing with Colin. 2 flowers in the back of her head and 1 flower to the side. Then we have Penelope telling Eloise that Whistledown is power, and she obviously does not want Cressida to have the power. Here we have a scene of Cressida dressed in red, extremely bold, with the craziest hair as always, and you see the wooden door frame, so it has to be the same ball. Then we have this scene which is what I believe to be... Oh, she looks so beautiful. Look at her. I believe this is her writing a response to Cressida. Right after that, we have this scene of Penelope with another hood and earrings, which means it's not the same like the one we saw before. And it's her fighting with Colin. And this is, I believe, when Colin finds out that she's Whistledown.
I can take care of myself. Then what good am I to you?
It's cute that he believes she has to be dependent on him to need him. My mans, you have other assets, okay? And then you have a kiss. Then we have this scene which 100% is a wedding. You have Anthony looking at Kate, super in love. This has to be a, oh, I remember our wedding and I'm so in love with my wife, or something like that. And then you have Danbury dressed up in her wedding gear. You have Francesca here. You will see her in the next scene as well. I'm 100% sure this is Colin and Penelope's wedding. This has to be. Here you have Francesca with the same outfit. Also you have this lady with the white gloves and the turquoise dress. Remember her, and remember the green walls. Here you have in the background Colin and Penelope. I cannot believe that they gave us Penelope's wedding dress in a trailer. In a trailer! Can you believe that? This is 100% their wedding. Also him with this like white-ish vest. Yeah, and she has like these pins in her hair. So in the next scene you can also see the pins in her hair and the green background and the lady with the turquoise dress. This is probably their first dance because everyone's looking. I cannot believe they show us this in a trailer. We get this in a trailer. Their wedding. Are you kidding me? Neither Colin nor Penelope look happy. I was fearful that they would get married and he would not know about Whistledown. I now believe that he does know and they still get married. Then we have this scene, as you can tell, in their new home. I don't know what happened to this couch. I don't think I want to know. And there's a pillow. It looks like he slept here. I don't know if they're going for a Daphne Simon type of situation where he's like, well, we're now married and I don't want to talk to you anymore. He looks quite distressed, and you see Penelope in the background also looking distressed. She is obviously in the bedroom. In the other scene, we saw that there's a bed in this room, so I believe she sleeps in the bedroom and he on the couch. Yeah, Sad news. I think this is just a setup of Benedict's season, because he falls in love with her and then he's like heartbroken and then finds somebody else, just like they did with Anthony. We have a few clips from this ball. We also have Penelope here in like a darker turquoise dress. I believe this is after their wedding. Here we have Violet having a little moment, which is quite cute. Then we have the Queen pointing at something. I don't know what it is, but it is something. I like her dress. Then we have butterflies being released, and I'm not sure whether this is a Featherington ball or not. This looks like Vali, right? The maid of the Featheringtons. I have no idea. Anyway, then we have more ball scenes, and here we have Penelope looking kinda hopeful, I don't know. Maybe she's looking at the butterflies being released and she has like a moment of, oh, that's so beautiful. Maybe being reminded of friendship that has blossomed into a beautiful love butterfly at some point. But I don't think they are on good terms here, because when she turns around, she looks at Colin. He does not look happy, and she especially does not look happy. I think this might be them making up again. Maybe. I hope. I believe most of the scenes we got are from episode 5 and 6, because we usually don't get many clips from the last 2 episodes. So I really hope it is like that, because I need them to make up. I need them to be happy in episode 7 and 8. Yeah, I'm super excited. In case you want to have a rewatch at part 1, here you go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!